Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making my take on the classic chicken Kiev. Now this recipe is to make life a lot easier for yourself. You can follow classic recipes where you make the butter up in advance, you freeze it, you flatten out the chicken, you roll it, then you freeze it again, and then you deep fry it and hope that it works. This way is just a simplified version where you don't need all the fancy equipment, you don't need to be waiting around forever. It's straightforward. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slice our chicken breast in half. Now I've just got that on a bit of greaseproof paper, and you'll see why in a second, because I am going to flatten it out. So we've got our two bits there. So just move them to the side, and then we are going to fold the paper over and flatten it. Now, you normally see people with the tenderizing mallets and all that kind of stuff. No surprise to most of you who've been watching all my videos, I don't have one. So what I do is I grab the nearest tin I have. This time it was tomatoes, and I'm just going to flatten it out. Anything with a bit of weight you can use, and you can see it there working straight away. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to flatten them out, and you can see there the bigger side of the breast nice and flattened, and we're going to use that one just to show you how easy this is. So we're going to pop them to the side. While I'm waiting to do that, I just want to take this time to say thanks very much to all the comments. I hope you are enjoying the videos still. If you're new to the channel, please, if you've not done it yet, think about subscribing. It costs you absolutely nothing. So with the chicken breast, all we're going to do is a nice and simple dredge. That's just one egg that's been beaten, and I've got some panko crumbs there. And I'm just going to cover that chicken breast in panko crumbs. Then I'm going to just, once I think it's completely covered, I'm going to hold it up and shake off any excess. Then I'm going to put it back in the egg, and I'm going to double dredge it. Okay, this way it almost gives it an extra layer. Well, it does give it an extra layer, and it just adds to the crispiness of the outside. So you can give it a bit of a shake, any excess off. Then we're just going to cover the whole thing in panko breadcrumbs. Now at this point I do have a frying pan on, or you can use a skillet pan, whatever you've got, and I've got it with about a couple of centimeters of oil. I'm not going to deep fry this. I am going to fry it, however, so I'm just getting that up to temperature. You want it, as you can see there, you want it hot enough so as soon as you put it in, it starts frying. Normally people will cook that at 350 degrees. While that's cooking, I've got myself some garlic cloves here, quite a lot, because one of the key parts of chicken Kiev is obviously the garlic and parsley butter sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that as well. So it's a complete chicken Kiev. So with this, I'm just finely chopping up the garlic into little pieces. So you're just running your knife through that. You could grate it. That would be an option. So you've got your garlic there. You just move that to the side, and you get yourself a bunch of parsley. Just roll that up and give it a good slice through, watching your fingers, moving your fingers back at every time, just rocking the knife back and forward. Like I say, be careful with your fingers there. So you've got your garlic, you've got your parsley. The only thing you're missing now is the butter. So you want to grab yourself, now I've got some unsalted butter, and you want a good chunk of that. You can see that there. You do want a good old size of it. Pop that in a pan, and you want that melting. Now you can see there, I've turned the chicken. It's crispy on the outside, still tender in the middle, as you can see there. So we're just going to let the other side cook now. Let that finish off. Once you're happy with the chicken that you've got, what you want to make sure you then do is you just want to take it off and rest it. At this point, into your melted butter, you want to add in your garlic and let that cook out for a little bit. Give it a bit of a shake. Let it cook out. Once you've done that, and this it literally only takes about a minute, you add in your parsley. Give that a bit of a shake as well. Get it all in. Give it a stir so it's all incorporated and let that cook through. You want to make sure, I use the residual heat from where the chicken was cooking. That's why it's bubbling away, but it did reduce down. As you can hear here, how crispy that chicken is. Now we're just going to plate up. And you can see they're still hot, absolutely cooked to perfection in the middle. Just grab a plate. You can serve this with pasta, with mash, salad, whatever you've got. It's absolutely perfect for. And all I'm going to do now is rearrange it all. And I'm just separated it just a little bit, just so that when I pour the parsley and garlic butter over, you can see it's nice and frothy there. It's going to get in between it. And guys, that is my take on the classic chicken Kiev. Hope you're all looking after yourselves out there. Hope you're all staying safe. Okay. And from my family to yours, thanks for watching. Single Dad, till the next time, signing off.